I mean, how could he do it? How could he attack Jake for no reason?
He did have a reason. He knew what Nicole said to him, and he has been plotting to attack Jake since.
But Jake didn't even have anything to do with Nicole's comments.
No, but I'm concerned that Jake's health could deteriorate. He could be lying at death's door by now.
Don't give me that.
But you don't understand. I know Jake is your friend, but you should be worrying more about Marceline.
It's not Marceline I'm worried about right now, okay? Look, I love her, no matter what she's done.
You are married to a murderer, Finn. That's all it is to it.
Whatever, I just need a breather.
But the trial is about to start soon. You have to sit and wait.
But where's Bimo?
I don't know, I haven't heard from her yet. I'm only guessing that she's at the hospital seeing Jake.
I swear I'm gonna find the guy that tried to kill—
Finn, could you please just keep your voice down? The trial is starting.
All rise. This court is now in session, with the Honorable Sidney Lamoro presiding.
The people of Port Stanton versus Marceline Crockett are now in session. This court finds sufficient evidence to prove that Marceline did the cold-blooded killing of Emily Thompson. I would like Marceline to approach the podium. Marceline Crockett, you are charged that on the night of December 25, 2022, murdered Emily Fowler Thompson. How do you plead? Guilty, or not guilty?
Guilty.
You're not a perfect woman. You're gonna be ugly and you know it.
Walter, please. This is insane.
Insane, huh? Is that what you call—
Walter, please let go of my—
Say one word and you'll not be pretty anymore. Leave her alone, please, like you can stop— Hey.
Hi darling. How was your day?
Not so good. I just had one hell of an argument with the mayor.
What about?
He got rid of the tree of peace and replaced it with a water fountain and a bench and planted 2 trees side by side. What? You don't care what I said?
Of course I care. I mean, I just don't get why they removed that tree in the first place.
Neither did I. It was a nice tree, but Chris got rid of it without notice. It disrespected the biggest tragedy Port Stanton has ever suffered 4 years ago.
Well, you can't call the wedding hall tragedy the biggest in the city's history.
But it's the truth. I thought I trusted the mayor, and I wanted the tree to stay. I should be the one becoming the mayor, not Chris.
Okay. I get it. You've had a stressful day, so you need to take some time off. I'll make you some dinner.
Thank you.
Is he awake? He's still not responding, even after we put the IV fluids on him. But I'm confident that he'll be okay.
So can I see him?
Sure.
Thanks. Jake? Jake, it's me, Bimo. I just came to see you.
Oh, what? Where am I?
I'm right here, Jake.
Get away from—
Jake, it's okay. You're at the hospital. You're safe.
Bimo?
You remember me?
Walter is walking around the hospital, is he?
No, of course not. He doesn't know that you're in here. In fact, he'll never know.
He's still confused and shaken after the attack. I think you have to go home.
But I want to stay with—
We'll let you know how he's doing, okay? Just go.
Marceline, from my point of view, is a nice woman. She worked at 2 places, previously the Waterfall, and now the MV. She has a baby daughter, Rosie, and is married to Finn, who works for the police. Marceline is a sweet, kind, and friendly woman, but it all soon changed on Christmas Day. She started to become paranoid, crazy, and anxious because of one woman, Emily Thompson. She was worried for Rosie when Emily took her away without Marceline's consent, and she ended up killing her in cold blood. And shortly after the murder, this is the book I found on Marceline's bedside cabinet. It's from the mayor of Fowlerston, which is what Marceline believes is where Bubblegum lived during her childhood years. Marceline only wanted to move to Fowlerston in case things didn't work out for her. She even framed Kyle just so she could get away. However, I am hoping that Marceline could get a shorter prison term from 7 or 3 years, 5 months, or 2 weeks imprisonment. That's all I can say.
Thank you. Now I'd like Kyle to approach the podium.
Ever since I was born, I always trusted Emily. Although we had ups and downs over the years, I was trying to be polite to Emily as best as I could, but I'd sometimes happen to tease her and abuse her emotionally. When I heard that Emily abducted Marceline's daughter Rosie, I was baffled. Why would she take a young baby away without their parents knowing? It should have never happened. In fact, I was even accused of killing Emily, which is not true. I did not kill my sister, although I did try to kill her many years ago. But, I still trusted her, no matter what she's done. I was arrested because of Emily, but this was a setup, actually. You know what, Marceline? I do believe you deserve to suffer in prison. You are a selfish, a freak, and a cold-blooded murderer, and I should only be glad that I have to live my life without you.
Why would you say that to—
Order. Anyway, carry on.
Well, I've hardly known Marceline ever since I started working in Port Stanton. What I know about her is that she is the owner of the MV, the same restaurant where Emily works at. I was suspicious of Marceline because I thought she was the one responsible for killing Emily, which later turned out to be true. When I realized that Marceline started to feel paranoid, I had to fill in for her until she gets better. Like if that's ever gonna happen. In fact, she even told everyone at the MV that she killed Emily, and I was outraged about what she did. She shouldn't have said that in front of these people. If Marceline goes to prison, it would be much easier for me to work here more. That's all I can say.
Thank you, Eva. Now, last but not least, we need Finn at the podium.
I always loved Marceline. You know, we've been together for a long time, and I never stopped loving her. We've had ups and downs, and Marceline was the woman I know who has been in danger a lot of times before. She was nearly killed in a tornado, trapped in a fire, caught in explosions, and attacked by this Dylan Jackson guy who I am most likely to forget. Marceline, you know why I married you. I wanted to make a family. You, me, and Rosie. We always wanted to be happy ever since we moved to Port Stanton, and personally, I am being 100% honest about our marriage.
Please, Marceline, you need to hear me out. You're the best woman I've ever met, and I don't want to let you go. I can't lose you, Marceline. I love you. There is still a chance for us.
I'm sorry. I love you too. I didn't mean to freak out about everything. I'm so scared and I don't know who can help me.
Your Honor, I am requesting that this hearing is over for tonight.
Okay, we'll end tonight's hearing, but on one condition. The jury must decide whether Marceline should be pleaded guilty or not guilty. If she is not guilty, she can leave as an innocent woman. However, if she is pleaded guilty, she could be looking up to 17 years of imprisonment, if it all works out.
This hearing has been dismissed for tonight. We'll resume tomorrow. Oh, hello. Why are you still up? You should be in bed.
Sorry, I just need some time to think.
Think about what? Is there something that you're not telling me?
Tyler, listen. Walter was here, in our house.
What? Has he hurt you?
I'm fine, but Rufus got thrown against the wall and hurt his head. He's in the hospital as we speak.
I just can't believe it. Why would Walter do this? Why would he hurt one of our dogs like that? He shouldn't even be here.
Tyler, don't you realize that Walter was planning to attack me and Rufus the whole time?
Well, obviously. You have no idea how evil Walter is.
Exactly. He's trying to make me go through hell, and I don't want to see him hurting me again. This is becoming a nightmare.
Nicole, it's okay. If Walter shows up here again, I'll deal with him myself.
Mean? What would Walter do next?
Nothing. He's just a mentally unstable man, and we don't have to talk about it for now. Let's just forget about him and go to bed.
Dad?
Scarlett? What are you doing out of bed?
And what are you doing sitting around at the dining table? Do you realize what time it is?
Yes, I know. I'm just waiting for Eva to come home.
Maybe she's still busy working, or she's out hanging out with someone. Didn't I tell you? Eva is out watching Marceline's trial. Callum told me about it.
So is that why she's always out all night? Hanging out with Finn just so he could shag her?
Not always, but no, seriously, it's nothing like that. Finn is a nice guy, and Eva got nothing to do with her.
I'm pretty sure it does. I'm gonna find out exactly what Eva is hiding away from me. Look, just get back to bed, okay? You'll get really sleepy when you go to school.
I'm 17 years old, Dad. I know how to handle myself.
Hi. How did it go?
Emotional as you'd expect. I was crying and worrying myself sick, and I kept saying to myself, what's gonna happen to Marceline?
I understand. They gave me a total grilling too.
The hearing has finished tonight. It was getting late, so they'll continue tomorrow.
Right. Hey look, if you think that Marceline is going to prison forever, what would you do?
That question is too easy to ask. Listen, I still love Marceline, and I would never let her suffer in prison. I'll do whatever it takes to keep Marceline safe. I'm a cop, and I know how I handle things.
Of course. You're brave and strong, and that's exactly what you should be. Rosie has to be that too. And Jake, and BMO, and all the others. Come on, I'll take you home.
There's no need. I can get home by myself.
I'm only trying to help, that's all.
Fine. Don't answer it yet. It could be urgent.
Or it could be a private number, who knows? Oh, maybe that's my husband calling at me this time of night.
I didn't realize you were having some time together.
Yeah. Now, where were we? Hi, this is Eva Barrera. Unfortunately, I can't take your calls right now. Please leave a message and I'll get back to you.
Eva, it's Dylan. I'm only trying to call you just to check if you're okay. You've been away all night and we've hardly met since. Please call me and let me know you're okay. Bye.
Good morning.
Wow, you're smiling again.
It's been quite a long time, hasn't it?
Yeah, so how are you and Tony doing?
Back together again. I'm happy that I got my boyfriend back, and I'm also relieved that he stopped using fireworks.
I know that.
I'm also planning to have a party at your house tonight to celebrate Tony's recent homecoming. Are you up for it?
I'm quite busy taking care of Rosie while Finn is away. But I'll think about it.
Good. Come to the MV, my shout.
Sure.
Ah, my hero. I'm so glad you came to meet me.
Just doing my job. Anyway, how are you?
Still feeling shaken after what Walter did to me, but in other words, I'll live. So did the police catch that Walter guy yet?
Well, no. I'm afraid they haven't. But I did come to the rescue and knocked Walter out cold.
That guy is a creep. He can't just come in here and try to harm me and Nicole for no reason.
He's just a dude, Rufus. Look, when I was with Hazel, I used to abuse her all because of the affair she was having with Michael. I was messed up, but I got over it.
Totally.
Excuse me, shouldn't you kids be at school?
We were, but our mother just told us about what happened to Rufus. Is he okay?
He's fine. He has to stay in the hospital until he gets better.
About this Walter guy. Do you really think he tried to kill our mother?
Once. But Walter is a mentally unstable man, and he's been going on about the drug potions he takes. He's dangerous, and if you see him, please stay away from him.
We will. Anyway, we've got to go. We're gonna be late.
Sorry I'm late. I just had to see Jake at the hospital. He's still confused, but recovering.
Phew. That's a relief.
That was quick. I have never seen Jake recovering that fast.
Neither have I.
So what do you think Marceline's fate would be? Is she going to leave as an innocent woman or stay in prison?
The jury members are gathered at the jury room preparing to read the verdict, so we'll see.
Sorry. That was the 4th time this morning that my husband is trying to call me.
I told you to keep your phone on silent.
All rise for the Honorable Sidney Lamoro.
Members of the jury, have you unanimously agreed on your verdict?
Yes, Your Honor.
In the charge that on the 25th of December 2022, Marceline Crockett murdered Emily Thompson. Do you find the accused guilty or not guilty?